Well, you see the flag. Wind's blowing out, folks. We are at Thomas Nelson High School in Bardstown, Kentucky. The Generals and Spencer County Lady Bears are here to do battle with the Generals. Ever after those car commercials, car insurance, the General, I picture that little guy. Kind of looks like Yosemite Sam, you know. Yeah. We got Coach Smith over here throwing some fly balls with the sun right in their face. That's what you got to do. You gotta get used to that sun being there. And then over yonder, got the pitchers warming up. Yeah, it'll be a nice day. It's a little breezy, and the wind is blowing out. Coach Smith said he hoped the girls wouldn't notice. They'll be swinging for the fences. Hey, maybe we'll see one go out today. I don't know. Last game I watched, there were a couple of fly balls that if the wind were like this, they might have been carried out. So we shall see. There's one of the parents showing up. What's going on? Anyway, we got a scoreboard over there to help me keep track of things. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah. I might still want to pay attention. You know, we've got the requisite questionable music choices, right. As always. You know, they get a good one, and then it's like, you know, talking about things that maybe we shouldn't be with high school kids. Thomas over there is a lefty. Wait, and Smith is too. What are the odds both coaches would be southpaws? Hey, Coach, something unnatural going on. What are the odds both of y'all would be southpaws? All right. Getting close. They're lining up. All right, hey, we definitely want to be aware of that wind blowing out. I know I already mentioned it, but both coaches accidentally just put a little too much on it and took it out of the park. Now, I know they're from a little closer, but it ain't going to be nearly as hard today. Something to keep in mind. They're doing their huddle over there now, so we are extra close. Yeah, coaches meeting time. Exchanging lineups, shaking hands. Let's have a good, clean fight. I mean, game. Last little bit of infield here. Should be starting real quick here. No national anthem, seems like. Normally they do that before taking the field this way. Decent throw down from the catcher. Coach Smith heading over to the first base side for some coaching duties on that end. And, of course, Coach Thomas, being the head coach for the varsity crew, will be on our side here. Hopefully not blocking our view of the plate. That's always the challenge when I set up on the sidelines like this. But I think we're far enough angle that we should be fine. Here we go, getting started. Ground ball right away to the shortstop. beats it out, and boy, Merriman's just on it, taking second. Way to be aware. And/or good job, coach. Well, that's a way to start. One pitch, runner on second. Got number 5, Waldridge, up to bat. Last time I saw her, she hit one off the fence, and the wind was not even blowing out, so look out. Right our way, foul ball. Didn't get all of that one, but if it was straight, that would have worked. High fly ball. That's gone already. What did I say? I said, look out. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whoever you are. Waldridge with a 2-run shot here in the first inning. That's right. Celebrate a little bit. Now, don't get carried away. All right, who's up next here? We got number 22, Long, in the number 3 spot. Oh, it's going to be like that. I'm going to need to stay zoomed out. Ground ball, second base has it. Oh, bobbles. Oh, still gets it there in time. She kept it in front of her. Walker's up. Looked like she might have thought that was a little inside, but caught the inside corner. High pop up on the infield. Shortstop should have it. And she does. 2 outs. Johnson up, try to get something going again. Oh, no. Oh, little jam job. She's shaking her hand. Got inside there, lifted it just enough for the pitcher. That's the end of the first, but we got on the board with a 2-run shot from Waldridge. All right, bottom of the first here. Of course, everybody's got to have a walk-up song nowadays. That looked pretty good. Didn't miss by much. Little pop, second base has it. That's Merriman over there at second. Got that little pop up. Ooh, shot, line drive. Oh, she almost got it. It's all the way to the fence. Throw, cut off, double. It's a good thing she didn't get under that anymore. If that had been a fly ball, it'd been out of here. Fly ball, left field. Curran has it. Gets it into Aniston at short. That's the way we like it. Powell, the pitcher tonight, to start us off here. Ground ball right at me. Way to get ahead of the count, Powell. Swing and a miss. Strike two, going down to third. Good backup there from Johnson. Make sure that didn't get a run in. We had a double backup. Curran was over here in left field too, making sure that nothing bad happened there. Good steal from 29. Ground ball. Aniston has it. Over to first in time. No harm, no foul. All right, at the end of one, Lady Bears 2. The Generals nothing. All right, leading us off this inning, we've got Curran, the left fielder. First pitch swinging, popped foul, out of play. Swinging at one in the dirt there. She wants to have that one back. 0-2 protecting. Fought off there. In the dirt, laid off of it. 1-2. Fouled off, just past the dugout, third base side. Fight, fouled off against the backstop. Curran making the pitcher work here. Popped, out of play. High and outside. Working our way back into this count. It's 2-2. Foul tip to the backstop. Oh, coach likes it. Good eye, let it go high. Full count. Ground ball. Past the shortstop. Little base hit there. She thought about second. She probably could have had it. That's all right. Steal it. Bunt. Third base. Sacrifice. Turn over to second. And Powell up to the bat. Little foul ball dribbler. Turn looking for a wild pitch or a pass ball here to take third. Coach reminded her, hey, if it's on the ground on the right side, get over here. Ground ball up the middle. Be a base hit and a run scored. Very nice. Got a pinch runner for the pitcher. Who is that? Looks like Dugan over there. We got Gaffin at the plate. Showing bunt, she stabs at it, fouls it back. Pulls it back, was showing again. Dropped the head of the bat, fouled it back. Likely swinging away here. Don't want to risk fouling another one and striking out. Ball high and away. One down, defense is calling for two. Ground ball, hit the pitcher, picked it up at second. She's not going to have time now to turn that two. That was close though. They had a chance there to turn two. Two down. Gaffin makes it to first on the fielder's choice. Ground ball past the shortstop into left center, and Gaffin holds at second. So we got runners at first and second. What do you know with our home run hitter at the plate? Fly ball. No way. She just cleared it. Fair ball. 2 home run night. And she's only been up twice. Goodness. First was a 2-run shot. This was for 3. Wow. Looking to be a good night for the Lady Bears, up 6-0 in the top of the second. Defense just taking a moment to regroup. just saw her on the phone. She's telling somebody, I just hit another one. That's exciting. Long, our number 3 hitter, back up again. Tick foul. Jumps on it. Nice little base hit to right field. Little single. Number 4 hitter, Walker, at the plate. Got past her, and Long will take second. Nice to keep this little rally going here. Ball in the dirt. Foul ball. Foul straight back. Hanging in. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. Oh, bobbled. And safe at first. Runners at first and third. 2 out, keeping the rally going here. Johnson at the plate. Heard earlier complaining that she wasn't getting to catch today. But she's at shortstop. Showing bunt here. Pulls it back. Ball inside. And the Mad Dog over to second. Ball low and inside. Johnson wanting to get in on the action here. Everybody's, as they're coming through the lineup second time, has gotten on at least once. Foul straight back. Good cut. High ball 4. Hey, we're on base. Probably not the hit she was looking for, but we'll take it. We've got bases loaded, folks, and Curran told me earlier she was going to hit one out. I asked her if she was. Of course, me, what are you going to say? No. But the wind is blowing. Let's do it. I'll go for a grand slam. How about you? Ball low. Whew. Top of the zone. Probably would have been a good one to swing at, though. Could have gotten it up in the air. Just outside. Makes the base running easy when there's 2 outs and bases loaded. You're going on contact, like right there. Foul ball, though, so we'll do it again. Counts now 1 and 2. A little low. count is 2s. Ooh, that was the same pitch as earlier. Top of the zone, got her looking. Hey, 4 in the top of the first here, so we are up 6-0. Let's play some defense. Big swing and a miss there. She's got a big smile on her face. Ooh, just missed high there. This gal's kind of tall. I think that one was... Don't want to second guess the Just saying it looked kind of good from here, but it might have been in or out, I guess. Another big cut. She was ahead of that one. Ball low. Looks like it fouled off of her. Yeah, she's a little easy on that foot. Looks like she fouled off. I'll give her a fist bump. Are you okay? All right, fist bump. Batter's got an interesting stance. Like a little crouch, lead foot straight back. Kind of old school. I took one to the thigh there. Boy, she hit herself first with a foul ball, and then took one to the thigh there. Hit by pitch, take your base. I don't think I hit her that hard. I think Powell might have been throwing a changeup on that one. Might have just, might have just hit her just right though. Around that knee area, might have hit her. Strike one from here, look like the outside corner. A little pop up on the infield, shortstop. Johnson's got it. The wind is not letting up. In fact, it is blowing out harder now than it has been. So look out. Try to keep this thing on the either a shallow pop or keep it on the ground. Coming right at us here. Foul ball. Fly ball, left center, caught. Walker having no trouble with that fly ball there in center. We we got 2 out, runners still at first. A little low. Just missed high. I feel like, you don't want to say anything again, but that same spot on Current earlier was called a strike twice. Swung at one even higher, knocked down by Powell over to first in time. Nice work, ladies. Good D. Heading to the top of the first. Oh, good grief. Heading to the top of the third. There's 6. Generals, nothing. All right. Coming on down with the throw. Little one hopper, nice. Leading off, top of the third here, we got Sponsler, Powell, and Gaffin. Sponsler, there was, people on base, and she was asked to lay down a sack bunt, which she did successfully. Nobody on base here for her now. Let's see her rip that thing. Sponsler takes high. Little pop straight up on the infield. Third base comes over to get it. Drat. Alright, pitcher Powell's up. Try to help yourself out here. First time up, she got a hit to center on the ground. This time, let's see, popped out of play. First base side. Ball high and away. The count is 2s. Some people say like deuces, but I'm trying to avoid the potty humor here. Foul back. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's on Gaffin now to keep it alive. Gaffin grounded into a fielder's choice, so on base, but they got the force at second. First time around. Another chance here. Swing and a miss. Coach giving her some tips on that swing mechanic. On the swing mechanics, there we go. Actually did the same swing. Coach is like, come on now, did you listen at all? Actually, I guess that means the coach is the swing mechanic. Way high. Gaffin lays off. Counts 2-2. low ball. Counts full. Swung on, fly ball, center field. That'll do it for the inning. Good contact, though, from Gaffin there. Heading to the bottom of the third. Powell starts off. Bottom of the third with a miss there. I think that was A1. Let's see if she can try for like D6 to try to sink this battleship. No, she went back to A1. Oh, bring it on in there. Right down the pipe. Challenge them. Excuse me, swing results in a little pop fly to center, and Walker has it. Way to start off. I think really only one on their team has hit it hard in the air, but it was a line drive, so we got away with that one. Since then, they haven't had good solid contact. Let's keep it that way. Powell, you got to miss here and there, honestly, just to keep them on their toes. And Powell is pretty good at changing speeds. That was fouled. Oh, diving attempt by the catcher, Sponser, to catch that. Just out of reach. Love the effort. But yeah, I was saying Powell's pretty good at changing speeds too. Yeah, keep that up, keep them off balance, so they don't get a good hold of one. Take it out of here. That 6-run lead can go fast if they start hitting dingers like we did a couple times here. Steve Reich across the knees. Counts even at 2. Little ground ball. Third base. Current has it over. Oh, good grief, not Current. That's our home run hitter there. Waldridge over to first in plenty of time. The red hair had me going, but they've got 3 redheads here on this team. Swing and a miss at a high pitch there. Chased another one upstairs. Got a piece though, sent it over the backstop. Powell ahead in the count, 0-2. Low in the zone, swung on, good protecting there, fouled it off. Ground ball, shortstop. Johnson up with it over to first in time. Looking great on D today, ladies. Nice work. At the end of 3. Lady Bear still 6. General still nothing. All right, starting out the 4th. We're back to the top of the lineup. So we're looking Merriman, Waldridge, Long. Merriman, good grief, already been up 3 times? No, twice, yeah. Fly ball, hit the fence. She's already at second. And thinking about, yeah, stay there, good job, good grief. So, got a hit, second on the bad throw. Base hit on the ground to center, and now a well hit fly ball all the way to the wall there, the fence. And they're probably a little nervous now because Waldridge has hit 2 dingers. Fly ball, not going to be deep enough this time, I don't think. Oh my heavens, that hit toward the top of the fence. That was almost 3, and we've got Merriman driven in. Goodness gracious. So a double for Waldridge here. Nice. Line drive, second base. Coughlin out. And Waldridge has to hold. But Waldridge has already got another ribby this inning. I think that's 6 ribbies for her. 6 out of the 7 runs are at the behest of Waldridge's bat. Walker's up now. I just missed long. What? I saw. I'll have to look later what she did. Good grief, my memory is about that of a gnat. It was a pop. Yeah. Well, no, line drive to second base. That's right. Good grief. Yeah, line out to second for long. I'm trying to keep score here. I have a little piece of paper. So I can sound slightly more intelligent for y'all. Pop back, out of play. Safely out of play. Boy, that really was not a deep fly ball. The wind sure took it though. If that one had been out for Waldridge, that would have been all wind because it really carried it. All right, well, another one on here, and Johnson at the plate. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. A little early on that swing. High fly ball over here, and it's out. High fly ball to center, clears the fence for Johnson. Oh my heavens, with 2 on. A 3-run homer for Johnson. Well, golly. Well, we kind of made the prediction, didn't we, at the beginning of the game? Wind is blowing out. Look out. Fortunately, it's been all for us so far. With a score of 10-0 now in the top of the 4th. We are running the risk here. If we hold them, we're getting in mercy rule territory, is what I'm saying. Of course, you know they're going to be asking me if I got the video. Yes, ladies. Curran, high fly ball to center right is gone. Oh, I asked her if she was going to hit one out. She said she would. I'll have to say, hey, thanks for hitting one out for me. That was well hit. Yeah, that was well hit. The wind certainly still helped, but that was well hit. And she kind of took it the other way. That was right center field. Coach coming out and say, listen, the wind's blowing out. They're getting a little bit of an assist here. That's true, but we are still hitting the ball and hitting it well. I feel like it's time for McDonald's commercial or something. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Well, you get it, right? Do you not get it? It's because we're loving it. This is great. All right, Sponsler's up. Last time she popped out. First time she laid down a sacrifice bunt, a good one. The risk here is thinking that everybody's going to hit one out. You know, it's like, okay, let's not get carried away. Just put it in play and see what happens. Ball outside to Sponsler. Four home runs on the night so far. High pop up. Oh my heavens, that's going to get close, but not quite. Not quite. Wind was doing a little bit. The flag, I don't know. Maybe the wind died down just a smidge. That was a heck of a high pop up, and it helped. She was probably only 3 or 4 steps from the fence there. Coach all smiles. Powell up. This is the third time through the lineup here. So they've had some good looks. Good ground ball to the right side there. Second base couldn't quite get to it. So nice little single for Powell. That's her second single tonight. Her first was up the middle. So we got 1 on, 2 out. Gaffin's up, takes high and away. Swing and a miss, a little ahead of that. Hang back, hang back. Strike, snap throw down to first, runner's back in time. Speaking of the runner getting back in time, that's our pinch runner again there. Dugan running for Powell. Good hit up the middle. Little base hit for Gaffin. Well done. Oh, gosh. Look at that aggressive base running. Coach says, get over here, Dugan. She sure does. So runners at first and third. She had to act like maybe she didn't tell her to come. But it worked out. And I do happen to like aggressive base running. So, base hit up the middle. And we're back to the top of the lineup here with Merriman. Oh, wild pitch. And Dugan's going to score on it. Gaffin's coming around to third. Say, I'll take that. Sure. Coach says, give me some skin. Good job. Yes, 2 outs. Runner at third now. Another run has gone in. Their scorekeeper's having trouble keeping up. I think it's 12 zip now. Little dribbler to second base. Not quite slow enough. She wasn't able to beat that out. That'll do it.
Number 34, Kira Power.
Powell's having herself a pretty good pitching run tonight. With the wind blowing out, she has been, dare I say, dominant. Really well done. A few gotten on base. The ladies haven't stressed out on defense. They've played solid defense. We're in the bottom of the fifth. And if we hold them here, I think this is going to be the game at 12-0. But she gets ahead of the hitter here. 0-1. Just missed inside there. Evens it up at 1. Just missed outside, I think. He hasn't been calling them just barely above the belt, so maybe I'm seeing it wrong, and it's maybe outside that he's calling it. Low and away. Fouled back. That makes the count full. Another foul back. The wind just almost bringing that back into play, but not quite. Count's full. Little pop or foul right here in front of you. Current over to grab it. So here you go, Johnson. Johnson says, here you go, Powell. I don't know if I've seen all of them smiling so much. I mean, good grief. Like a bunch of jokers out here, ear to ear. I wonder why. Do it again on full count. Base hit to right center. Walker. Walker almost had it, and Gaffin almost had it. They're getting it in, but that's going to be, I don't know. Got around a third. Probably be a double with a third on the air. I don't know how they're going to score it. Wait, did I move the camera over? I'm pretty sure I moved the camera. Sometimes I forget. Anyway, nobody out, and they've got a runner on third. I hope I wasn't celebrating too soon there. I mean, it's never too late for a good rally. That certainly would make the game more exciting, but I doubt the coach wants that. I'm sure she's fine with the kind of excitement they've been having so far tonight. We don't need the other kind. But if we give up a couple, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We've got a little bit of a cushion. Ground ball, right at the third base, going home with it. Oh, trying to get the tag. Not a bad idea, but they're in, and another runner on. I mean, really good thinking. Just the throw was just a smidge off. Coach coming out to say something to to the ump. Oh, she says, hey, check and see if she touched the home plate there. And she didn't. Coach Thomas, good call. Way to be alert. She noticed that the runner missed home plate and asked the ump to check. And so he threw it on in, tagged the plate, and he says, yeah, she's out. Wow, what a turn of events. Well, I mean, still not a close game either way, but you never know. That could have sparked something. Certainly the wind taken out of their lungs there. Again, way to be alert, coach, and unfortunate for the other team. But you gotta learn. You gotta make sure you get that plate. Powell across the plate for a strike here. 1-1. Young lady with that left foot back stance is up. Good, well hit ball. Straight to Johnson, though, on the fly. Back over to first to double up the runner. Way to make an alert play. So again with the good defense, good decisions, and even the little errant throw didn't hurt us at all, as they're making, they made a mistake in that case. All right, they've got on the scoreboard 12-1. They might not be tracking there that run should have been taken off. So I'm pretty sure we're at 12-0 still. I can never remember if it's 10 or if it's 15 or 12 for the Mercy Rule, but we're not done. So maybe it's 15. So we'll do at least another inning here. The wind, I mean, it's still maybe not quite as steady, but depending on the moment, it's still just as strong. Officials talking with Coach Thomas here. Not sure about what. And I think they're clarifying, the scoreboard. Wipe that point off. Hey, you do feel for the other team, but it's a competitive sport, y'all. Let's go. Take it to. You can't let them have one. You let them have one, and they'll earn some more the right way. Scoreboard being adjusted and then adjusted back, and now, okay, they took off one from us, put it back, and then took off the one from the Generals. Scoreboard is now accurate. Home run hitter up to bat, ground ball. Nice little base hit, and she's stretching it into a double. Nice little ground ball, third base side, and stretches it into a double. Good. Long up, little blooper over the second baseman's head for a base hit, and we've got Waldridge holding at third. Nice high fly ball, right center. She had a beat on it, but came in too far. So that's going to drive in one, and Long coming over to third. Nice job, Walker. Right at me. Foul. Well hit. All right, Johnson Coach says the other way, straighten it out. Why did I never think to call her AJ? Huh. Just never did. Ground ball, left side, through the gap. And little errant throw there, no harm for them. Base hit, Johnson. Curran up to bat. Last time she hit one out. Of course, so did Johnson. So. Foul ball. Right past me again. Little pop. Is it? Oh my heavens! It made it into no man's land. So everybody's safe. Little base hit bloop on the infield. Yeah, those little bloop base hits, one of those cases where, it's sometimes it'd be better to be lucky than good. You can't always be good. Sometimes you take lucky. That was not a well hit ball, but it was perfectly placed. I mean, you couldn't have done it on purpose that way. Sponsler up. Looks at a ball. Ball low. We've got a 2 in here in the top of the 6th. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Sponsler's up to bat. Last time she had a deep pop to left that almost carried to the wall. I want to see a grand slam. We got the opportunity here for a grand slam. I want it. We're hitting them out. The wind's still blowing out. Conditions are right. And, a walk will bring one in. Okay. And we still have the opportunity. Powell up here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Chance for her to get one of them grand slammy things. Some of you might not know that a grand slam is more than just a delicious breakfast at Denny's. It was a low-hanging fruit joke, folks. I'm sorry. Some of them work, some of them don't. If you chuckled, you're a goof. Oh, a little high in the zone. Powell went after it. It wasn't unusually high in the zone. She could have caught up to that. But she's down a strike here. Pop back. Out of play. Contact. Right side. Oh my heavens. That ball found its way through, but the ump's going to go ahead and say, the fielder interrupted with, the runner interrupted with the fielder. That's nobody's fault. That's just unfortunate. she's trying to run there at the same time the fielder's trying to field there. It's nobody's fault, but that's the way the rule book works. So Sponsler takes a seat there, and Powell has her pinch runner come in for her. So Dugan's on first. How do I write that one down? Ground ball, right side. Dugan just took second on that pitch. Gaffin looks at a ball high, and that one was high. That one almost cleared the catcher. So they've got one out on that interference call. Chasing it up high. That was definitely a whoopsie swing. She's laughing about it. What else are you going to do? Get all bent out of shape? Laugh it off. Log it in the memory. Oof. Inside portion of the plate at the knees. And Dugan taking second on that. Throw down was not in time. Strike three looking. Gaffin might have to settle for one of those, oh no, she only got a hit tonight. That's great. So she goes 1 for 3 on the night if that's her last at bat. That's wonderful. Well hit ball up the middle. They're going to wave Dugan around to score. And Merriman's on second base with a double. A ribby double. All right, we've got our early hero up, Waldridge. Waldridge is having this is the type of night that they dream about. 2 home runs, a double, and another double off the wall. Another fly ball, left field. Oh, past the left fielder. Let's see what she makes of it. A double. May or may not be scored that way. Either a double or a single with an error. It might have taken a funny hop on her there. I'll call it a double. Base hit up the middle. A little trouble handling it. And Waldridge is going to go ahead on into home. Oh, ribby there. Nice job, Long. Walker at the plate, runner on first, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Long looking to advance on a wild pitch or pass ball. Fly ball, well hit, center field to the fence. We've got runners stopping at second and third. We'll call that a double for Walker, the Mad Dog. I don't think she's mad today. Can't call her the mad dog today. Unless they just mean she's crazy. Maybe she's just insane. Maybe I need to ask around, like, hey, girls, is Walker kind of crazy? Is she got some screws loose? Why y'all call her mad dog? So Walker's double moves long over to third. We got 2 out. Runner second and third. And AJ, I need to start calling her because that's kind of nice. Johnson at the plate. Looks at a ball high. This is the 5th time through the lineup for the ladies. Daggone hero of the night's, of course, going to be Waldridge, and she's 5 for 5. 2 home runs, 3 doubles, and I think I might have lost count of RBIs. I mean, it's like 5 or 6 or something RBIs. I don't know, 7 maybe. There it is again. Ooh, Maya saw that low and inside, but Ump said, nope, that's good enough. Johnson's got to be protecting here. 1 and 2. Ball high. 2 and 2. You know, my paper had room for 4 at bats for these ladies. I'm on 5. I'm squeezing it in. High pop up. And we're put away for the 6th. No, yeah, 6th. But we get 7 in. Makes the score 19-0. They have got to get some serious runs here or it is over. Here we go. Bottom of the 6th. Do or die for the Generals. They need rally caps times 10. First ball, though, on the ground, hard to third. Waldridge can't get it over in time. So they're in business.
Now number 23, Carolina Boone.
Ball high and away. Come on, let's put them away here. Pop. First base side. First base has it. Good job, Long. You know, that looked easy, but that sun is in that general direction. So didn't look like it affected her, but it could have. You can see the shadows here. That I'm sure she felt the effect at least a little. So good job handling the sun. one away. Swing and a miss. Swung right over the top of that one. Still have a steady blowing out wind. I mean, straight out to center. Foul ball off her leg. Ump says, nope, nope, nope. Come on back. Swing and a miss. Over the top again. Snap throw down at first. Not in time. Now that was 3 strikes for that young lady. So is that 2? Yeah, 2 down. Still have a run over on there first. Their pitcher at bat. Swing and a miss. Way ahead of it. I think Powell took something off that. She does that sometimes. Very effective. Fouled off. Working ahead in the count is Powell. 2 strikes is the count. Potentially 1 away from getting out of here with a heck of a victory. Foul ball. Current over to get it. It's foul, so we'll say to collect it. Gets it into Johnson. Johnson gets it into Powell. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Dropped third, but third base was occupied. That should do it, folks. Ball game, he says. Well done, ladies. Say some good games, and I guess we'll see if the JV is going to play. We do have some sunshine, and they have lights. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'll wrap this one up and go ahead and get the camera going again for the JV game if we have one. Good game, good game, good game, good game. And as always, I'm hopeful that I see them circle up with the other team to say a thank you for the opportunity to play. And it looks like they will. Doing a cross-arm pray thing here. Lord's Prayer there, I think, if I heard that right. All right, thanks for watching, folks. See you next time. Yeah, Coach had to get a picture there with the 3 ladies that went out of the park tonight. Congrats again. I was looking at the numbers. I think Waldridge went 5 for 5 with 5 RBIs. And she might have had one more that I missed or didn't write down. Fantastic.